Hey, welcome back to Compelled to Impact, where I am compelled to impact you um, with videos that bring up different subjects. Some are a little uncomfortable and some are not. Today we're going to talk about murder. Are you a murderer of yourself or of someone else? You're not a bad person, certainly not a felon. How would that even happen? How could you be a murderer? I'll share that in a minute. With many people having all the feelings and spewing and saying the word hate while talking about somebody, and I don't mean all the people, many people, and it depends on your circle. My circle doesn't usually do that, but there are some circles that have a lot of that going on. And they're talking about hating someone, sometimes in the spotlight. Has anyone stopped to think about the implications of the power that you have behind that word? First, words do have power, and you give them that power in that moment. They hold the energy you're using and just flailing around aimlessly. Whether they're aimed at someone specific, a group, or no one in particular, because you just feel it. And it's okay to feel things. It's okay. Just don't throw them at people, the negative feelings. You need to understand the implications of using destructive words. It doesn't matter where you point them. They become a dangerous weapon and might hurt people you don't want to hurt. You hurt yourself by being associated and ingrained with this, with the emotion that comes with some of those words and other poisonous words. It's one way to hide your vulnerability behind a pretense of being tough or strong or having deep conviction. But that doesn't last long. Malicious feelings continue to fuel more malicious thoughts and feelings, throwing you into a downward spiral. You hurt others by contaminating the energy around them and killing hope in their soul. Hate is obviously just a word without its own power. However, when you put it together with the intensity of emotions, it arms you with ammunition that can enlist others in your campaign. It's a thief that steals other people's capacity to come to their own conclusions, and it steals the ability to come up with more reasonable words, phrases, or basis for your viewpoint. It's hard to respect any of this behavior, and if you are having a problem with this emotion swirling around, you will probably have a problem respecting yourself when you're using it because of the power that you were giving it. Hate becomes a criminal word of murder and thievery that ultimately limits the ability for conflict resolution and sensible conversation. Just because you don't agree with someone doesn't mean you need to murder them with words. They have no capacity to regain hope or another string of conversation. Use your words wisely. Speaking words of life will raise your vibration and capacity to love others as you love yourself. And one of the things that I've noticed is when we treat people that with the value that they actually have, we treat people with respect and love, and we talk to them that way, and we lift our vibration and their vibration, then ultimately we can have that conversation with that person that originally was very difficult to deal with. So that's pretty much all I have to say about that. Thank you, Dennis, for the question. Check the show notes for links to my new books, Be the Masterpiece and Be the Masterpiece Playbook that you can go through. I have one. I didn't bring it out. I'm not going to go get it right now, but I have one with me. And you can go through the questions and the prompts. There are probably about 7 to 10 for each chapter of the book. And going through those, you will eventually start raising your vibration in new ways that you didn't even know existed. I know, because I've done it. I've gone through these questions. I've answered them and written in my journal. So you will need a journal as well. They are all on BeTheMasterpiece.net. And I thought there was something else I was going to say. Guess I'm done. I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for listening to these videos and doing your part to change the world and adding value in your circle. I'm Gina T, Spirit-Led Life Mentor. See you next time, and remember to live excellently, give generously, and love lavishly. Love and blessings.